We both love the holidays, and we're in the islands, and we don't have room for a Christmas tree or anything like that. A few years ago, I bought Kelly a present, which is some little lights that you can plug into a USB outlet. And the original intention was that we could set up the hammock outside, string these along it, and then you just plug in a little battery pack, like a jump pack or whatever you call them, and then you could have lights outside. But they work really well inside, and so we're trying to string in some Christmas cheer here, since we can't decorate the outside of our house, which we used to do, decorate the inside of our house, set up a Christmas tree and all that. So we're trying to get into that Christmas spirit, even though it's like 80 degrees and we're both sweating and glistening and everything like that. But yeah, just trying to add a little Christmas cheer to the area so we can enjoy it a little bit. I'm trying to find the best way to do it too.
I guess we'll have to come back and light it up in the dark and show them.
Yeah, we will. It is a little daylight, so we won't be able to do it. But we are about to go to shore and wander around, and then whenever we come back, we can have the magical Christmas moment and reveal this evening. So
we're on our way into Hope Town. Well, I guess I'm riding my way into Hope Town, and George is rowing us in there. We've been on a mooring for the past couple of days, and we've just been chilling and kind of getting things together, tidying things indoors in the boat, and just cleaning things and just getting things together after moving around so much lately. So let's go check out the town and see what's going on. So graceful.
Very graceful. Very graceful. My fix for our leak did not quite work. It's still just like trickling out, so we gotta basically air it up every day. And it's frustrating because I'd like to be able to pressurize the thing because we'd move so much faster, but we're getting around. I'll get it fixed.
Need to check my line. I have yet to get consistent with my, rolling hitch. George was going to teach me more of the knots and the things on the passage here through the Atlantic, but I was entirely way too sick to be doing anything like that. I just needed to do what I needed to do, which was be on watch, and when I wasn't on watch, sleep. And then maybe try to eat sometimes. It looks like I didn't do it right again. One day, teach me and the people how to do it.
So,
and then I can watch this over and over again.
You got the line coming from the dinghy. It's probably better if you come around to this side where the actual line comes on. So where that line from the dinghy bends onto our pylon here, what I do is I always go underneath with my tail. I call that the tail because it goes and has an end to it. So basically I'm underneath the dinghy line, and then I hold that as the loop, and I go around, and then just come straight through the loop. And that's knot number one. And then I always do a second one. Just for safekeeping. I've got my loop. And then I go through it like that, pull it tight, and now I've got two crosses right there, and I'm good to go. Easy peasy.
Beautiful. Hopefully I can remember that. Shade.
Shade. Very nice. Hope Town is without a doubt the most recovered out of all the places after Hurricane Dorian. That's the one that hit,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
2019.
So it's definitely the most recovered, but it's also a bunch of like residences and rental properties and things like that, and they've all just kind of been rebuilt. A few restaurants around, not too many, and there's one marina I think that's open at this point, but it's very, very cute. All the little quaint streets and all that they kind of weave through are cute, and then we found a pretty awesome little bar down on a beach that hopefully we'll make it down to today. It's a pretty good walk, but we'll see.
We are getting there.
Because there's sea turtle nesting going on.
And the views.
And the views.
So this little beach next to the dinghy dock in Hope Town, I didn't notice this before, but this little plaque says this is where it's believed that the first Loyalists landed back in the day. So after the Revolutionary War in the United States, a bunch of people who are still loyal to Britain were like, I don't want to be here anymore. And then they decided to come down to the Bahamas. So now George and I are invading. I run cold. Like, I'm cold all the time. And I'm really, really hot. And it's only like 80 degrees. The sun down here is intense.
Oh yeah.
Covered in sunscreen too. If I look chalky, it's sunscreen combined with hopefully still fairness. My skin is fair, needs to stay fair. The tan will come, but the sunburn needs to stay away.
Don't want to rush in.
I don't have any time to be crispy and painful. This is the channel where we came in from the bigger water.
The Sea of Abaco.
The Sea of Abaco. Yeah, I don't.
Or Abaco. The Bacos.
Yeah, so I kept asking George, how do you pronounce Abaco? But I kept saying, is it Abaco? And he was like, no, it's Abaco. But I kept saying Abaco, like Bacos, the bacon bits from back in the day.
The whole way down the Atlantic, that's all we were talking about.
Yep. I'm like, oh, are we at the Bacos yet? And then we went to the grocery store in Hope Town Harbour, and they had like Baco brand Bacos. I haven't seen Baco brand Bacos in forever. Should have bought them.
Very fit.
I used to just like eat them, handfuls. Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah.
Here the ocean. What do we think it's gonna look like? Sandy beach or rocks? Ooh. Sandy beach. Oh, it's just a dragonfly, not a bee. Well, this is pretty. Wow. That's the Atlantic. That's not the... I guess it... I was saying, is the other side the Caribbean? Okay. The geography in my mind isn't working right now. I'm broken. So, Atlantic, and then I guess the Bahamian waters on the other side that are all like teals and greens and blues. And then we have these lovely blues. And really white sand. And semi-treacherous gangway. It's almost like a gangway. Little nubs so you don't slide off. It's so soft. Feels like Play-Doh? Like the sandy Play-Doh with that squan? Yeah, like squan, that sandy Play-Doh stuff that, I don't know, you drop it in an aquarium and it's weird. Oh no, what is it? No. Yeah, you drop it in an aquarium and it's wet and then you take it out and it's sand.
She's making her Sasquatch feet again.
So, do we think it's going to be as warm as the other side or colder because it's the Atlantic?
I say it's going to be warmer because it's going to have the Gulf Stream carrying nice warm water up, but I could be wrong. We'll find out.
We're not on that side.
Gulf Stream comes up around. Some of it does. We'll see. You be the guinea pig. About the same.
Yeah, what's the initial shock of the water hitting my hot legs?
Doesn't feel bad though.
Mosquito got me. The bugs are vicious. There really aren't that many except when they bite you, and then it feels vicious. I don't know, I have like what, 5 bug bites right now?
Yeah, you do. She picked up a few last night.
It's the most that I've had like the entire time, so hopefully no more. So, a gentleman in a Speedo walked by, which no big deal, just Speedo. But the thing that makes my face go was the fact that after he got by, I don't know, enough of a distance that he felt he was far away, he then pretty much pulled the Speedo almost off to make sure his tan was even.
Did he really?
Yeah, he really did. So, an eyeful.
Bare buns on the beach, huh?
Not quite, not quite.
Shame.
He's keeping it legal, but barely. Alright. So the roads here in what I guess is more like the center of town, pretty skinny, mostly golf carts, but you get some Well, that's a monster golf cart. But you also get like some trucks and SUVs occasionally, but mostly golf carts because it's tiny. And all of the buildings around here are painted all sorts of fun colors. Like there's a, I guess, teal aquamarine one over here, peach one. What is that, apple green? Emerald City green.
Emerald City, I like that.
Yellow, all sorts of fun colors. You've probably seen them in the video so far. But if you were to have a house in the islands, what color would you pick? I kind of like this color, but there's one all the way across the way that you can't see. It's actually a resort, and it's like this perfect, really light pink that almost looks white with these white roofs, and it just looks perfect, where like I wouldn't get sick of it. But that's just me. So what color house and what color roof would you pick? Would it be like white roof, colorful roof? Would you do the house colorful and the trim white? What would you do? Tell me. Tell George. George, what was your color that you liked?
The one right behind you.
He also likes the one right behind me, which is good because we're married and like we share things.
Yeah, when she asked the other day, mine was sort of a peach color. Not quite pink, not quite peach, somewhere in between. That's what I like. It's very pretty. Quaint little streets are lots of fun to walk down, all kinds of little colorful houses, and then there's all these coconut trees everywhere with coconuts on it, and I really want to climb one of them and grab a coconut because I've never cracked a coconut. At some point while we're in the Bahamas, I'm going to have to climb a coconut tree, get a coconut, crack it, and enjoy the coconut milk because I've never done that before. I think that'd be fun. We found another public beach access. We were walking a road. Last time we walked the low road, which is on the bay side. This time we were taking the high road, which was on the Atlantic side, and it said it dead-ended, so we just kept walking because it never dead-ended where it said it was going to. So then we found a public beach access, and there's some snorkelers out there in the Atlantic side of things, which we were talking about the other day, whether or not you could snorkel out there, because there are a few reefs marked on the charts, and it looks like you can as long as there's a nice calm day. It actually is a pretty perfect day to be out there snorkeling, so that's kind of cool. I'm sure there's some good stuff out there.
Back into the shade. And it's really pretty shade with all the trees. And whoop! Whoop! Anyway, I probably need to see where I'm going, so I'm gonna turn this way. But we're back on the windy high road, trying to either find a cut through or we're gonna have to walk all the way back and down around again so we can start making our way over to that awesome oceanside tiki, I guess it's a tiki bar? I don't know, oceanside tiki bar place thing with food. And turtles nesting.
There was, as we were walking, the last house here on the left, there was a beachfront, actually oceanfront pool. It's like set up on a hill on this perch, and is a pool overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. Pretty spectacular.
We should make friends with them. So behind me there's a palm tree with these red things, and I was looking at them because they're really bright and they're pretty, and then I realized they look like acorns. So I'm leaving a shot of them to show you. And are they acorns? It's like an acorn palm tree.
A little squishy. Oh, it came off.
Don't eat it.
Doesn't smell like anything. I don't know what it is. It's got like a nut on the inside. Ooh, it's juicy.
Don't eat it.
I don't smell anything. I don't smell anything. There was a papaya plant over there, a papaya tree, and I looked up when papayas are ready to harvest, and they're not quite ready to harvest. I was hoping I could get one because I love fresh fruit. We were in the BVI, and we were walking around Yost Van Dyke, I think it was, and walking through this gorgeous place, and there was a fruit there, and it either fell, I don't remember, or somehow I grabbed a piece of fruit and I took it back to the boat, and it was me and one other friend that ate it, and nobody else would eat it. I think it was pretty good. Remember, it was pretty good. I don't know what it was I ate, but
you didn't die.
I'm still alive, so it's okay.
The rest of us were gonna live to tell the story. Maybe it'll work. Is it a shortcut, or is it a death trap?
I hope for death trap.
What? I'm going first, you jerk.
I know. Guinea pig. Go for it.
All right, what do we have? Oh, is it gonna be like that platform those guys are working on?
I think so. I think that's what we found.
Are we allowed to walk on it?
We'll walk down it. Oh, this one's just steps.
Oh, this is probably allowed. If not, they can yell at me at the bottom and I'll be done.
Yeah. We can run away.
No, it's too hot. That last step's a doozy.
Excellent.
You'll have like no problem. It's like one step for you.
She's so talented. We found a shortcut, and we're down on the low road. Excellent. Now to the beach again.
Which side do we need to walk on the road?
That's it.
Yeah, that side.
Yep.
They drive the opposite to where we come from. So it's confusing.
Look at that. Walking around here in Hope Town, Tupelo, Mississippi. It's where I grew up. Little small town in rural Mississippi, and they got freaking signs. How about that? Now what we haven't spotted yet is someplace in Maryland. A little underrepresented here, Maryland. Come on, you got to get out and see the Bahamas. Visit Hope Town. And if you have any idea where West Gilgo is, let us know. I don't want to look it up. Don't Google it. If you actually know where West Gilgo is, please post it in the comments because I want to know what West Gilgo is. Yeah, it's cool. Tupelo, Mississippi, little 30,000 population. And they're coming down to the Bahamas. When we were walking by the other day, we noticed this gate, and you can't really see the house behind, but Kelly kind of like snooped in to try to see if she could spot the house.
I did not go in.
She didn't go past the gate. But the gate is like crazy ornate, and we wanted to see what the house looked like behind it. It's a very, very cool gate. I gotta imagine, if you got a gate like that out front, you got a pretty impressive house behind it.
And we are here at the Awesome View bar that we found last time we were walking around. And it also has the beach with the turtles that are nesting. So let's go in. After walking on the asphalt for I don't know how long enough that I feel even hotter than before, this is a sight for sore eyes and lovely shade. And I hope that the breeze is as cold as the other day when I got too cold, because I could really use that right now.
Here's our beach, turtle nesting beach. We're gonna see if we see some sea turtle nests. I'm hoping so. Probably have to walk the whole thing to find some sea turtles, but that's okay because it's a beautiful beach and we get to hear the sounds of the sea. So
Hear the sand.
Hear the sand, the sounds of the sea.
You need more water.
I do need more water. Delirious.
Sweating all
Dehydrated.
Sweating all our fluids out.
We're gonna walk that way into the sun, and then we're gonna walk that way out of the sun. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled. We're gonna find some sea turtle nests. We're not gonna disturb them because you're not supposed to disturb sea turtle nests, but I'd love to see one from afar. So as Kelly said earlier, we are moored in Hope Town Harbour at the moment, and it's full of sea turtles. They're just popping up here and there everywhere, and sadly she has not.
Supposedly it's full of sea turtles.
She says allegedly because she's not seen one yet. I've seen like 7 of them pop up.
He's so selfish.
Yeah, they only pop up for a second and then they dive right down. They're just up for a little breath of air. So I keep seeing them all over the place, and they're all shapes and sizes. There's a little bitty one that I saw yesterday. It actually spent a little bit of time on the surface, and I tried calling her up so she could see it, but it disappeared too quickly. And then there's a few bigger ones too. So I'm hoping it's actually, this is not a selfish thing here. I actually want to see a sea turtle so Kelly can see a sea turtle.
It's just hard because someone's like, oh, it's right there. But like when it's just a whole bunch of water and they're like, it's right there. You're like, but where is there?
Yeah. There's a pretty broad range.
I'm looking there, and it's not like it's sticking up there waving at you. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. She'll see one eventually.
I'm sure at some point in the Bahamas I'll see a turtle or 2, hopefully more than 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully at least 1.
There's a lot of them here, so I'm sure she'll see a few. We got to go back to looking.
Those rocks are pretty sharp. I won't do it barefoot. Maybe George would try, because he's weird like that. But I don't want to do that with my flip-flops. I'd rather do that with some shoes that are tied to my feet. Let's get moving back. We gotta get back on the asphalt road before it's dark.
We got another half of the beach to do first.
Oh, we're gonna do the other half of the beach, and then we'll get on the road, hopefully before dark, so we're not gonna get hit by golf carts.
We'll see. What's it like over there?
It's like the other side of these rocks, and then a whole bunch of beach, and a whole bunch of more stairs leading out of it. I'm wondering if that public access we saw was over there, maybe?
I don't know.
I'm also wondering, is this like the one with the gate? Because it's awesome.
That's true. It could be.
You should spin around and show the people.
Kelly's moved in already.
Mentally, I live here. But only for the months where I don't want to be like in the snow. I know it's like almost December, but...
It is a pretty house with a heck of a view.
Yeah. Doing different things this year. Different things.
We walked the whole beach. We made it back to our little bar. This is the cute little bar behind us where we sat and had a drink the other day, and then we had another one today.
Mm-hmm.
Looks out over the Atlantic, over this beach.
Has a very fitting name of On the Beach.
On the beach.
On the beach.
Pretty perfect.
Yeah.
But we walked the entire beach, saw no sea turtle nests, sadly. Obviously we weren't going to see sea turtles.
Or sea turtle nests. It's not like midnight and the moon's not here guiding them onto the beach.
Yeah, they do need all those perfect situations in order to be here, but it was still fun walking the beach, and the ocean sounds coming in are beautiful. This cloud's absolutely gorgeous. We did some pictures because we don't usually take selfies or pictures.
We're really bad. But have we taken any pictures?
I don't think we've taken hardly any of the two of us. I try to take some like every once in a while and all that, but just like us posing, it's very, very rare. So
I think like the last one you took of me was like me seasick sleeping on the boat after watch in the middle of the Atlantic. They're supposed to be like. So he was like, "Oh, it's a cute picture. She's seasick and sleeping. Let me take that."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm a good husband.
Mm-hmm. And then I didn't take any pictures because like I couldn't look at a phone or a screen without hanging over the side of the boat.
Yeah.
So
we took this opportunity where we had the perfect clouds with the sun behind them to take some pictures on the beach. We both got some good ones of each other, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
We were gonna take them regardless of perfect opportunity. We need to practice.
Yep.
And if we practice, we'll have photos. And who cares if they're really good in the future? I don't know. In like 10 or 15 years, we don't care. We just need photos of us in places where we're going.
Things to reflect back on.
Hold us accountable.
Yeah, please do. Now we got to make the long walk back to the boat.
Yeah. So let's try to get back there before dark so we don't get run over by a golf cart. Or a truck, but more likely a golf cart. My orange sunny delight colored beach house that needs the fire pit in the sand. There's a lot of foliage so you can't really see it, but it looks awesome. And if someone wants to give it to me, I'll totally take it. So call me.
Alright, Kelly's gonna reveal her winter wonderland.
Yes, now for the big Christmas light reveal. You're gonna see it first with us. Woohoo! Christmassy in here.
That's pretty bright.
It is. It looks really good with all the gnats.
Those things haven't faded.
I don't like them, but I can't do much about them, unfortunately. So.
Look at how pretty it is in here.
What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's not even 6 yet. It feels so late. But we need to get some cold showers. I don't like those, but we didn't have the engine on today, so there's no hot water. So we gotta get some cold showers because you saw how dripping sweaty we were today. And then get some dinner rolling. I think curry. Our made up version of green curry is going to be happening tonight. So.
That's the plan.
I'm pretty starving. I can't wait, but I really can't wait for a shower more, even though I really don't want to get in cold water. I really hate cold water.
But it's going to feel nice to be clean.
Yeah, so the cold water won't feel nice, but like after the fact, once I warm back up again, it'll feel much better than I feel now. So, we gotta get to that. Thanks for coming along with us today, and make sure you come back, and we'll see you in the next video with the next place we're exploring.